right here, Starlink Mini, nice little form factor, etc, etc. Runs off 12 volt, perfect for RVing, caravaning, etc, etc. So I've got time on my hands and I wanted to mount this onto my roof rack, my roller roof rack on my Ford Ranger. And there are a number of options out there. I wanted to come up with my own, mainly because I'm a designer and I've got a 3D printer and I've got time on my hands. So I came up with a design and went through the process, the design process. This is my first attempt. This thing right here. As you can see, it's just two pieces. They're only coloured because I felt like it. And they're screwed together. I don't know if you can see, they've just got some screws in there, top and bottom, etc. And you know, that worked pretty well. Didn't mind it. Wasn't terribly happy with it though. I wanted something a bit stronger. Let me show you how it works. This particular piece, for instance, just drops into the front like this, like that, and then it just bolts onto the roof, just like that, bolts onto the roof. So I came up with version 2. So version 2, similar two-piece design, slightly different, it's thicker, it's more robust, and I don't know if you can see in there, I've got like some notches in there and there, just to give it some more meat, and there's just two screws on the bottom. So it clamps down, much more solid, and to be honest, that they've been on the car for over a week now. Just fits in the back like this. Yeah, it works a treat. So I didn't like it. I wanted a one piece. Came up with a new design. So I printed two of these out, and yeah, they work great. They're good, solid, weather resistant. The only thing I can say about these is that there's a little bit of shrinkage with this ASA material, much more so than just normal PLA plastic, general plastic. This doesn't shrink almost at all, but the PLA, because it's printed at a much higher temperature, it tends to become the tolerance is a bit tighter. So, not that that's a bad thing. When it fits onto the Starlink, it's just sort of a snug fit. So it's a snug fit, which, like I say, it's not a bad thing. And this one here, it's just a snug fit. So it's actually, you know, they're not going to fall off. It means that there's not going to be any movement in there. And yeah, I'm kind of happy with it. A bit of a fluke, really. I just wanted to do my own design because I had the time and the ability, and I wanted to see what I could come up with. We're going to Fraser Island next week, and then we're going to go down south to Port Macquarie. So 1,200 kilometre round trip. We'll see how she fares. It's already been on the car for over a week. It's been working fantastic. The only other thing I made was a little grommet, like a gland. Don't know if you can see that. Just a little gland there, just so that I can put the wire through. That sits on the back of my tub on the Ranger, and the wire comes down off the roof. It goes in there. There's a little grommet that screws into the back there, and then that goes into the back of the tub. And I'm using a 12 to 24 volt step up voltage converter straight off Amazon. You can buy them. They're made for Starlink, etc, etc. And okay, so let's go and put this on the car. Okay, here we are on the roof. We're just going to set this thing up, and as you can see, I've just screwed this one in here. I've got stainless steel fittings with a nylock nut on the end, and then this just simply connects in through there, fits into there. Goes straight into that one. Nice and firm, but not too firm. Perfect. So we've got the cable in there. That's nice and solid. Feel that's not coming anywhere. It's on the cable. Comes down and around. Goes down the back of the vehicle and into the boot. So let's take a look at that. So we're just simply connected at the back there, just zip tied on the front, comes back down on the back there. Comes down here, just simply taped it to the back of the vehicle, and then it goes through into that little grommet that I was telling you about. And then from there, just goes into the back of the vehicle. So that was the installation on the Ranger, on the roof rack. Just standard fittings, stainless steel nylock nuts, nothing too complicated there. It's already been on the roof rack in various forms, as I've showed you for a couple of weeks. I've no doubt it's gonna work fine. Hopefully it shouldn't come loose, but I'll keep my eyes peeled on it. Yeah, I hope you found it useful, and I'll make the print files or the models available if you want to print them yourselves. Anyway, thanks for watching.